intro for this channel, so I feel very weird. Hello y'all, how are y'all doing? Oh, that's so ugly, oh my god. Yes, haven't done a sit down YouTube video in a while, but by the name of this title, I feel like it's very important. Not very important, not like super important. Why am I staring at myself? Let me stare at you. I feel like it's very important for me to come on here and like just talk about the past month of my life, because it has been very hectic. Very hectic. Hectic is a weird word. Hectic. Y'all get my point. The past month has been ridiculous. Yeah, so this is about how I went viral on TikTok and got reposted by Instagram. Crazy. Now I'm crazy for feeling. Wait, I forgot. I can get copyrighted on here. Never mind. Okay, so this is a story about how I went viral on TikTok / Instagram reposting me. So since quarantine, as you guys may all know, we've kind of also been part of a race war. So Black Lives Matter has became the trending topic of the world in the last couple months. So me being a little talkative activist that I am, I decided to put my little 2 cents into it, and I was like, okay, I've already talked about Black Lives Matter in general, talked about Black Lives Matter pertaining to like queer and trans folk. Now it's time for me to talk about Black Lives Matter pertaining to disabled folk. Because if y'all don't know, which most of y'all that's probably watching this is from TikTok or my family or my friends. If you don't know, I do have a disability called cerebral palsy. Now, I have a mild case of cerebral palsy, so it may not affect me physically as much as it may affect somebody else, but societal wise, I gotta deal with being black and disabled, along with also being bisexual and queer, but we're just talking about black and disabled right now. So yeah, so I decided to make a video about being black and having a disability. Now I'm gonna start that video here. So I've talked about all black life on here except for disabled black life, so let's talk about it. If y'all didn't know, I do have a disability called cerebral palsy. My CP solely only affects my motor functions, so I walk a little different. You know, growing up, one of my biggest fears was that I was going to get pulled over by the police. They wouldn't let me explain that I had CP and then make me get out the car and think that I was drunk or something, and I get arrested for it, or in today's age, killed for it. And when I watch videos about people that are deaf talk about how they try to sign to police and they think that they're throwing up gang signs, like, how ignorant are you? Or the fact that people with disabilities that affect their motor functions can't do things like get on the ground and just put their hands behind their back. This dude that has seizures got arrested. His sister said do not tase him because it would trigger his seizures. They still tased him. So when I posted that video, I wasn't expecting it to do very much, because as we all know, as most of us know, I don't know if y'all versed on TikTok or not, but as most of you know, TikTok isn't super inclusive when it comes to promoting certain content. So I wasn't expecting the TikTok to do as well as it did. As many people already had a TikTok before I even made that video. I've had a TikTok since September. And I had a video blow up in like December, and it was a very stupid video about lip gloss. So by that point, this is like June, so I've been on TikTok for like well over 8 months now. 8 months, 9 months, 9 months. Math, editing giant, put math, do math somewhere on the whatever. So I have been on TikTok for a pretty long time now, so over that time, like, of course, I accumulated some following because, like, just being on it for so long and posting videos almost every single day. So when I posted that video, I had 6,000 followers, which in TikTok world, like, isn't really much, especially if you're shadow banned, which is a TikTok term, just meaning that, like, TikTok doesn't necessarily take down your videos, but they don't show your videos to a lot of people. So I wasn't expecting my Black disabled video to do as well as it did. And I just posted it, and I was feeling myself that day because I had got my hair done, because this is when we were still kind of in phase 2 of quarantine and everything didn't go back up. Stay in your houses, wear a mask, and the lighting is going away. Stop it, natural light. Come back. Come back. Somebody had made a Twitter post, and it inspired me to do the video, and I really wish that I remembered the Twitter post, but it really was just saying the gist of, like, y'all forget that, like, Black people with disabilities are a thing, and we don't really include them in the conversations. So I made that video, went to sleep, wasn't really expecting it to do very much, and it popped up. When I woke up, it was at 16,000 likes. It was at like 30,000 views, which was a lot for me. It's still a lot for me because I had only had like 6,000, between like 5,000 and 6,000 followers. Cause I remember talking to my friend and being like, I went up 2,000 followers and I was at like 7,000 something. So I might have been at like 5,000 actually. And so I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, wait, what did I do? What did I do? I did something bad. Just did a bad thing. Sorry. I've been on TikTok for too long. I keep making TikTok references. Sorry. Like, I wasn't really paying attention. Like, I was like, whoa, this video did well, but I wasn't really paying attention. Like, I was like, okay, it's whatever. Not it's whatever, but like, I didn't really have very many like comments other than like commenting for the algorithm, like Black Lives Matter, Black Disabled Lives Matter, stuff like that. So it wasn't really much for me to like interact with. So I posted it on my Instagram, just to like get the word out there. And like my Instagram at the time was just my family and my friends, so I was just posting this to like be aware when you're talking about Black Lives Matter. Also talk about Black Disabled Lives Matter, because disabled people with disabilities in general is like a forgotten, marginalized group, but it's one of the largest. It is the largest marginalized group, and people may have something that they don't realize is a disability, which we'll get into that later on in another video. But it's a perspective that isn't really talked about because of ableism, and I always say ableism is like the forgotten cousin of racism, homophobia, sexism, misogyny, colorism, you know, the bad things in the world. So I posted it on my Instagram, not really expecting it to do anything once again, other than like my family and my friends interacting with it and being like, we got your back and stuff like that. So I get a DM from somebody at Instagram that is part of their like creative team, like trying to figure out what they're gonna post, what they're not gonna post. And Instagram wanted to do something called Black Stories Told. or shared or something like that. And I looked at and I read the DM and like I freaked out because I was like, oh my gosh, like Instagram is contacting me to like be on their Instagram. Like, that's so meta. And I said yes. And let me just say why I said yes. A lot of people don't agree with the fact that I let, not a lot of people, but a couple people under my post was like, you know, Instagram is racist, and why would you let them post your video and blah, 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 whatever, whatever. The app that you're on right now, that you're watching me on, contributes to racism. TikTok contributes to racism. Instagram contributes to racism. The society that we live in contributes to racism. We can't get away from it. Unfortunately, like, we're working to get away from it, but everything that we're on, everything that we put our money to, somehow contributes to racism. So I wasn't gonna be like, hey, like, I can't let you post my video because you could, because yeah, they might do some stupid stuff. I'm not Instagram, okay? I'm not Instagram. I just let them post my video because this is a perspective that a lot of people do not understand. And you know, having somebody post your video that has millions and millions and millions of like followers, for people to hear your story, for people to be like, I am not the only one that's going through this. So don't tell me whether or not I should have let Instagram post my video. I've had people come to me with disabilities and been like, thank you for talking about this. Thank you for sharing your voice. This isn't a perspective that y'all talk about. So if I gotta necessarily, quote unquote, go against my morals to get something heard, then that's sometimes you gotta take the good with the bad and just do what needs to be done, okay? Yeah, Instagram possibly capitalized off my voice, but like, I don't care about that. I don't. Sometimes you gotta fight something without fighting something else. And like I said, some people may not agree with that, but I don't know what to tell you. If you see me at the sellout, whatever, because I let somebody repost my video, then so be it. But I don't care, because I helped a lot of people in that moment. I helped a lot of people understand that it is okay to be different when we live in a society that doesn't accept who we are, whether that's being black, being disabled, being queer, being a woman. Like, in that moment, I helped a lot of people. Okay? Sorry, I had to talk about that. So when that happened, I was still like, oh my gosh, like, this is like very surreal to me. Crazy. So the video continued to blow up on TikTok. And I'm like, where do we go from here? And eventually, like, I hit 10,000, and I'm like, okay, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Like 10,000 followers, and I'm like, nah, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. And as the days keep going on, I keep going higher and higher and higher in followers, and I'm like, this is insane. And people are contacting me, and they're like, thank you for using your voice. Thank you. Like, parents are contacting me being like, I just found out that my child was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Like, what should I just look out for? Like, how should I uplift them throughout the world? And like, I give them advice. Like, it's insane to me. And now I'm close to 50K. I think I am. I'm close to 50K. Yeah, I'm at 49.6. So that's, if it focuses. It's probably not gonna focus. But yeah, cause I'm in focus and I got it on main focus. So like, yeah. So that's that. Just kind of been chilling, being a being my little goofball self, but also like bringing awareness to disabilities and Black Lives Matter and everything else that I can think of to try and just get another perspective out there, a perspective that probably hasn't been heard before. So I don't know whether or not people agree with how I went about it is up to y'all. I guess it happened. I can't really change the fact that I let Instagram repost my video. I can't really change the fact that I posted it on TikTok. But yeah, so that's the story about how I went viral on TikTok. Well, I wouldn't even call it viral. I would call it like, got a little bit of clout. I don't know how viral works. How does viral work? Explain it to me. Because the way that I see viral is like you have over 1 million likes or something over like a day or whatever. But like, it reached a lot of people, and that's all that matters to me, okay? If you're watching this from TikTok or Instagram, like I made a post about it and then you watched it, I love you all, and I love my friends, and I love my family, and everybody that's been supporting me through these past couple months. Like, it's insane to me. But I'll be back with more production-based stuff in a quick minute. Also, I like these sit-down videos, so I'm probably gonna do more sit-down videos too. But we gonna be back with production. I know I haven't posted in the past like 2 months. I haven't been to school. Leave me alone. I've been doing my own little thing. Been in quarantine. Been trying not to get sick. Okay? Because I also got asthma. I get sick. It's over. It's in game. I'm going to be like Spider-Man talking about, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. That's going to be me. We're going to be like, love you 3000, and then I'm gone. Like Thanos. Snap. Okay? Why did I make so many Marvel references and like, what? Okay, let me go edit this video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for watching, and